What is up, everybody? My name is Sean Anderson. I'm a freshman here at Loyola, Chicago. I am double majoring in Global and International Studies, Film and Digital Media, and I'm minoring in French. And I am going to be your Campus Reel ambassador for Loyola, Chicago. I can't wait to show you around all the fun things from dorm life to just academics in Loyola, Chicago, to just city life, campus life, everything like that. It's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait for you to join. So we are here right now at the Palm Court. Palm Court is on the 4th floor of Mundelein, and it's kind of a study space as well as just kind of an outdoor space that you can hang out at. It's a little bit hidden, so that's what I like about it. Not a whole lot of people are up here all the time. I also don't use it that often. When you live on the north side of campus, like in Campion, you're only necessarily down on the south portion of campus when you're in classes. I mean, everybody does their own habits. Like for me, I prefer studying in the IC. But yeah, there's definitely people that prefer to study up here. One, because they're closer to it, and two, it's just a unique environment that places like the IC don't offer. It offers great views of our campus and the lake, so that's why I like to come here every now and then, just kind of look around. It's always, even when it's cold, it's still a nice experience. But yeah. You need to get a little taller. You need to get a little bit taller.
I'm trying.
We just left Denobly dining. So Denobly, that is pretty similar to Damon, and its structures offers pretty similar stuff. It is unique in that it has a pasta bar too, and you can make your own pizza or calzone. What else is there?
There's always some kind of pasta every day.
There's also a residence hall at Denobly, so students can just literally like come from their dorm down to the dining hall. Like they don't even have to leave the building, which is a cool perk. We don't get that in Campion.
Denobly Dining Hall also has late night dining, which Damon and Simpson don't have.
That's true. A Simpson, that's a...
They have vegan food options over there provided.
Yeah, Simpson is much more catered to vegan and vegetarian options. It is pretty empty in there most of the time, which is weird, but compared to the other dining halls, it is a good place to go, especially if you're looking for more specialized vegan and vegetarian options. So our campus is called the Lakeshore campus because we are literally right on the lake. The lake is such a great thing to have here. It provides such a great break from the stress of classes. I always make sure to walk by here whenever I get the chance to. It's a unique element of nature that really kind of gives your mind a break, but also allows you to just be like in the moment. Another unique spot right along the lake too is the Echo spot. So the Echo spot is right here at the edge of both our chapel and the lake. With the signs behind it, you can stand right in the middle of this. You can stand right in the middle right here of this section, and then we can speak outwards into the lake, both from the science with how the sound waves bounce off the lake and the structure of the chapel. You hear an echo saying right in your ear. Very interesting. So like when I do it right now, like it's just right in my ear. Like it's so bizarre. Like you don't think it's that bizarre until you're actually here standing there. But there's also a cool thing where you stand in the spot right over from it. Like that's just different right there. But if you stand in the spot right over from it and you have a friend stand the other spot right over from it, then you guys can hear each other's echoes in there. So like right now I'm just talking normal. I take a few steps over, it's just echoing right in my ear, which is really bizarre. But it's really fun, and it makes it such kind of a unique part of campus. So right now I'm heading to my honors lecture hall. The honors lecture hall is something every freshman does through their entire first year. Everyone in the honors program is in the same lecture hall, and then it branches out into different discussion areas. So that is a classroom of only like 30 students where you dive deeper into the topic. And the lecture hall is more based on, you have one teacher who specializes in that study, and they will talk about the work that you're reading about. For us, we are, our first semester is focused on Western tradition through up to the Renaissance, and then our second semester focuses on the Western tradition after the Renaissance. So we've been reading a lot of Socrates, Plato, some of the Gospels, stuff like that. And yeah, it's pretty interesting, but it can be a lot of work. But when you're in the community like that, when everyone is taking the same stuff, that makes it much more special when you're all together, like experiencing the same things. When you're in the dorm rooms and all talking about the same stuff, but when you're trying to make friends with persons technology rules in the lecture hall. So I'll show you a little glimpse before class. I can't really show you a whole lot else because they don't really allow that. They prefer you just to be taking hand notes and no technology use during class unless with special conditions. If you have any special needs where you need to take notes with your computer, you can reach out to your professor and then they will give you the permission that you need. So right now we are heading to the West Quad. It's been a bit of a construction year for the West Quad because they've been building the new practice facility. It's been construction years since right next to the practice facility there used to be a track and field and turf field for all the intramural sports, but since they had to close that for the construction, they are transferring all that over to the West Quad. So it's been a construction year to make sure the West Quad stays in the shape it needs to be for all the sports that are being played. So it's only been open really for about like 3 weeks out of the semester I've been here so far. So here we are at the West Quad. It's been pretty much closed like this for most of the year since they wanted to make sure it stayed in shape for the intramural sports and then also for the winter season when it gets colder. But yeah, as a freshman, I haven't used it all that often. When it was open, it just became kind of a main crossing path so you can get into other buildings quicker so you can get out of the cold or the heat. But you're in Chicago, so it's going to be more cold most of it. So we are just now leaving Halas. Did a little workout on the treadmills. Yeah, Halas you can get into for free with your student ID. It's in the Damon Student Center. We got also here like studio rooms. Upstairs we got all the treadmills, ellipticals, steppers, stuff like that. We also have different rooms for classes like spin classes, Zumba, all sorts like that. So that's mostly all upstairs. Like up in here too, we've got the 3 basketball courts that we have, and that can be doubled into how many volleyball courts that equals if you split the courts in half. But yeah, for me, I'm kind of a runner, so I stay upstairs most of the time, but downstairs there's also the pool for lap swimming or just swimming in general. And there's the weight room downstairs, all the weights. But yeah, Halas is open up until midnight every week. So like today I decided to go on a workout. It was like 12 o'clock, or not 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Like not a whole lot doing on the weekend, so I was just figured go to the house, go work out, go run. So yeah, it's simple like that. You just have to scan in and then you can do whatever. It's pretty central to campus, like Damon and Halas, so you can get to it from anywhere with ease. It's not a long walk at all. Like from my dorm, it's not even like 3 minutes. Thank you all so much for coming on my tour of Loyola Chicago. I'm so excited that you came and joined me. I'm excited to see what your college search experience looks like.